Did you know over 90% of car owners don't even realize they are being scammed by their mechanic right now? From fake part replacements to overpriced premium oil changes, these sneaky tricks are draining wallets every single day, and most drivers have no clue it's happening. But today, we're flipping the script. In this video, you will discover the 9 most common mechanic scams, how to spot them instantly, and how to shut them down before they rob you blind. So buckle up, because by the end of this video, you will be smarter, sharper, and totally scam-proof at the repair shop. Let's get started. Scam number 1, the dirty filter trick. This scam is as old as the auto shop itself. You walk in for a quick checkup, and the mechanic comes back holding a filthy blackened air filter, claiming it's from your car. But here's the twist. That filter might not even be yours. Some shady mechanics keep a dirty one on standby, just to show customers and scare them into buying a new one. They will say, "See this, your engine's choking on dirt," when in reality, your air filter might be perfectly fine. Always ask to see your actual filter being taken out of your car, not just one they conveniently found. And remember, most air filters don't need replacing until around 15,000 to 30,000 miles, unless you drive in extremely dusty areas. Don't let them make you pay for clean air you already have. Scam number 2. The fluid flush frenzy. The infamous flush scam. You go in for a simple service, and suddenly the mechanic claims every fluid in your car is contaminated and needs an immediate flush like brake fluid, coolant, transmission, and power steering fluid. It sounds scary, and that's exactly the point. But what they don't tell you is that most modern cars use long-life fluids that can last tens of thousands of miles. In fact, some fluids don't need to be replaced until 60,000 miles, or even longer. When a mechanic insists on multiple flushes out of nowhere, it's usually an upsell tactic. Always check your owner's manual. It clearly lists when each fluid should be replaced. If it doesn't match what the shop is saying, that's your sign to walk away. Scam number 3, the leaky shock absorber lie. You are there for an alignment or tire change when the mechanic walks up looking concerned. "Sir, your shocks are leaking badly. You really shouldn't be driving like this." It sounds urgent and expensive, but here's the secret. Most of the time, what they call a leak is just light oil misting, which is completely normal. True leaks cause visible drips and affect how your car drives. You will feel bouncing or poor handling. Some mechanics count on you not knowing the difference. So if someone claims your shocks are leaking, ask them to show you exactly where, and get a second opinion before replacing anything. Many people have spent hundreds fixing parts that weren't even broken. Scam number 4, the check engine light emergency. That glowing orange light can send panic through any driver, and scammers know it. You roll into a shop and they say, "This is serious. Your engine could fail any moment." But in many cases, it's something simple, like a loose gas cap or a small sensor issue. Some shops will use your fear to sell costly repairs you don't need. Always ask for the diagnostic code that triggered the light. You can even buy a cheap OBD2 scanner or go to an auto parts store where they will check it for free. If the mechanic won't show you the code or explain it clearly, that's a red flag. Remember, not every check engine light means disaster, but dishonest mechanics want you to think it does. Scam number 5. The phantom repair ripoff. This one's downright sneaky. You bring your car in for maintenance, pay for the service, and drive away thinking everything has been done. But behind the scenes, nothing was touched. They will claim they replaced spark plugs, filters, or even brake pads. But your old parts are still sitting there. It's called the phantom repair because the work only happens on paper, not on your car. The best way to protect yourself is always ask for the old parts back. Honest mechanics won't hesitate to hand them to you, but a shady one will suddenly start making excuses. It's a small step that instantly exposes scammers. Scam number 6, the extra labor hours ripoff. You would be surprised how often this one happens. Mechanics charge by the hour, but some inflate the time it takes to complete a repair. A job that really takes 90 minutes might show up on your bill as 4 hours of labor. They know most customers won't question it. That's why you should always compare their estimate with standard labor guides online or apps like RepairPal. Honest mechanics base their prices on standard labor times set by the industry, not random guesses. If the bill seems inflated, ask them to explain the breakdown in writing. A transparent shop will have no problem showing you exactly where your money is going. Scam number 7, the upsell by fear dealer inspection. You go in for a basic oil change at the dealership, and they hand you a printed multi-point inspection with a bunch of red and yellow boxes. The red ones are marked urgent, and the technician says things like, "You are lucky we caught this now. Your brakes are almost gone." The truth is, many of those inspections are exaggerated. Dealerships train their service advisors to upsell at every visit. Sometimes your brake pads still have 60% life left, but they will circle it in red anyway. Always ask for measurements, like exact brake pad thickness or tire tread depth. If they won't give you numbers, they're probably just pushing for profit, not your safety. Scam number 9, the premium oil change upsell scam. This scam happens when you go in for a regular oil change and the mechanic suddenly insists you need a premium synthetic oil or high mileage oil service that costs double or even triple the standard price. They will often claim that your car's engine will wear out faster without it, even if your manufacturer never recommended that grade or brand. The truth is, most modern cars only require the specific oil type listed in the owner's manual, and using anything more expensive won't make your engine last longer. To protect yourself, always check your owner's manual before agreeing to any oil upgrade and ask to see the oil containers being used. And if a shop can't show you proof of what they're pouring in, it's time to find a new mechanic. That's all for this video. So the next time you visit a mechanic, remember, confidence is your best tool, not a wrench. Don't let smooth talk or fancy terms trick you into paying for things your car doesn't need. Always ask questions, request proof, and trust your gut, because honest mechanics will never pressure you or hide details. See you in the next video.